Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. Yeah, good evening, everyone. So I welcome you everyone to this wonderful session that is success stories. As we have every Saturday, there is have one-on-one discussion with our participants who is getting placed with a top-notch company as a data science role. So here we have one of our participants from 360. So this is Prerna, and she's got placed in TCS as an analyst role. So first of all, I will congratulate Prerna, and on behalf of entire 360 DigiTMG team, will congratulate you for your success. So congratulations
Thank you,
from
Sambit.
yeah. So
Thank you.
let's begin our session because we have a
Yeah.
couple of participants. They have joined this YouTube session and they are preparing for data science jobs. So I think this session will help them to gain some knowledge and how to clear the interview. So want to have your introduction. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Myself, Prerna, and I am ex-participant of 360 DigiTMG, and I am BCom graduate. And recently, I joined Tata Consultancy Services as BPS associate. Yeah.
Okay. So, Prerna, do you have any past experience? Can you please share any past experience do you have?
Not, I mean, proper. I don't have any past experience. I just done my internship with InnoDataTix, and that internship is for was for 10 months. Yeah, that internship was for 10 months, and yeah, that is only my past experience that I have.
Okay, so that sounds really good. So, Prerna, there is
Yeah.
one more question. What is your
Mhm.
experience? What can you please explain your experience regarding data science in 360 DigiTMG? What are the experience you got here in 360 DigiTMG?
Um, Actually, when I joined 360 Digit MG, before that, I had searched for many of the institutes. But as I was searching, so I found that 360 Digit MG in Hyderabad, especially, it is one of the top institute for the data science and other tools or cloud computing, whatever we want to learn. That is one of the top institute in Hyderabad. So I took admission in 360 Digit MG, and the teaching and the staff and the mentors, the trainers are very good. And I must say, teaching and 360 Digit MG is very supportive when it comes to your studies, when it comes to your job, everything. So yeah, they are very supportive, and my experience was nice in 360 Digit MG.
Okay, yeah, that sounds very good. So we have the next question. Let's move to our next question. So why
Yeah.
you choose data science as your career?
Okay. Actually, my background, I'm core commerce. I have core commerce background.
Okay.
I have no experience in coding, programming, nothing. I even in my school days, I never took IP or CS as my additional subject because I never take interest in that computer and coding part. But after that, when I was about to complete my graduation, I found that the data science, data analytics, AI, in future it has very much scope, very good scope it has. So it was very tough for me to switch from commerce to data science, but for future, for my good future, I have to do it. So like that, I search for data science, what is data science, and how good my future will be in data science and AI. So I analyze everything, and then I switch my career to software and IT, and I joined data science in 360.
Okay, so it's a very good thing. So you have explained
Yeah.
in a very brief way that why you choose data science
Yeah.
as your career option. So can you
Yeah.
please give a brief introduction about the company you are placed and something about that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I joined TCS. Everyone familiar with like Tata Consultancy Services. It deals with very reputed clients. And as I joined as a business process services associate. So about my role is about like the name itself suggests, we help business in their process. Like in that we need our analytical skills, we have to give our insights, and we work on the data. Okay, whatever in projects, whatever clients we have, we work on the data, data of them. And for that we should have analytical skills, because we have to give insights in whatever data we are working. Also, it is also related to the database work like SQL. We use SQL also. So this is about my designation and the company.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Prerna, for this.
Yeah.
And let's move to our next question. So how many interviews did you attend prior to that?
Okay. Prior to TCS, I had attended, I think, many interviews, 10 to 15 maybe, or more than that. But in some of the interviews, I lose my confidence, or in some interviews, I'm not that much capable of giving answers, because some interviews are in very much deep, some interviews are okay, but like that. So prior, I attended 15 or more than 15 interviews before
Okay.
TCS.
Okay, yeah, that sounds really good. So once again, we congratulate you. So coming to the next
Thank you.
question, how do you actually select the company that you have applied?
I was, there was no a particular choice when I was doing giving interviews, or when I was planning to join any company. There was no particular company. Like I have no, I mean, no particular company I have decided. I'm just giving the interviews, and whatever company I get, I'll do. That was my mindset. But for TCS, I prepared for TCS NQT. Actually, I heard about TCS NQT, and someone told me that to enter in for entering in TCS, you have to crack NQT, which is entrance exam of data consultancy services. So I prepared for that, and I give that exam. But after that, also I was not hoping anything that I get call from the TCS. But after 1 month, I get call, and then they call for the interview, and 3 rounds they conduct.
Okay.
And,
yeah. So Prerna, so one more question, that you gave the NQT. Can you please explain what is that NQT, and how many attempts one can have in for NQT?
NQT is National Qualifier Test, which TCS conducts for the, like, this is like a entrance exam. Like we give entrance exam like CAT and MAT for the MBA admissions. Like that same TCS took for TCS we have TCS NQT, which is Tata Consultancy Services National Qualifier Test, and that we have to give. And in that we have IT, and we have cognitive skills. It's up to us, like which we have to choose. And that we have to crack. And NQT consists of that aptitude, verbal, reasoning, all these sections consist of. And the level is moderate. The level was moderate for NQT. You can register yourself in NQT.
Sorry, Prerna, your voice is breaking. Can you please repeat? Your voice was breaking. Can you please repeat again?
First, you have to give pieces and yourself in NQ. Okay. Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are audible, but yeah. So can you please repeat it once again? That my question was regarding NQT. So please can you repeat it? Sorry for this, because it was not audible and your voice was breaking. So maybe due to the network connection. So can you please repeat what is this NQT and briefly give some brief about this
Yeah.
NQT and how many attempts that
Yeah.
can
Fine.
go for NQT?
Yeah. Okay. My voice clear, right? Now my voice is clear.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hell is happening. Yeah. Sorry for the disturbance.
Okay.
Extremely sorry. Yeah. Okay. So I was. Yeah. We are discussing about the NQT. Okay. So NQT is National Qualifier Test. It is an entrance test for the TCS, which TCS conducts. You have to give. You have to attempt that TCS NQT to enter TCS. Okay. Else, if you have experience, you can go. You can join directly. And NQT is National Qualifier Test, and it consists of 4 sections. If you are taking IT, there is one more section which is coding test. And normally you will have verbal, aptitude, reasoning, yeah, and coding test. That 4 sections you have, and the level is moderate. As per my experience, the level was moderate for NQT, so anyone can crack it, and also you can give it multiple times. There is no any limit that you can give it 2 times or 3 times. You can give it multiple times.
Okay. So Prerna, you are discussing about the
Yeah.
coding part of that NQT. So I would like to add a
Mm-hmm.
question that whether that coding is restricted to any particular language, or we can choose the option like we have coding language C++,
Mm-hmm.
Java, .NET, and Python, R. So many coding languages are there. So whether a
Yeah,
particular
yeah.
candidate need to choose, or it is by default any coding language as per their preference.
No. There are options: C++, Java, Python. So as per your comfort, you can choose any coding language in test.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Prerna, for this information. I hope
Yeah.
our participants are listening to this and they must,
Yeah.
if they are fresher, they will be registering themselves for NQT, National Qualifier Test. So well, let's move to our next question. Which programming language was effectively taken by you in that NQT?
When I was giving my assessment, okay, because before NQT they took 3 assessment tests, in which you must it is mandatory, okay. It's not optional. You have to attend that assessment test, otherwise you will not be eligible for the final test. So in that, I took Python only. So I tried for Python, and in final also I took Python, but that coding test was not that much good for me. So
Okay, so yeah, okay, coming to the next question, Prerna. So how did you decide to switch or choose to data science path? How did you
okay,
decide? Yeah.
yeah, like when I was in my graduation, when I was in my third year of graduation, I was searching for the job, and I was searching for the path or a roadmap in which I have to follow, because I was a BCom graduate, and I have only option of the MBA and accounts finance line. So I was planning for the banking and finance sector, but as I was searching for the opportunities, in almost in 80% of the opportunities, I'm getting data science, data analysis, and data analyst, AI. That all I'm getting. So mm, that I searched for what is data science, what is data analytics, and then I decided, okay, in this maybe I can build my future, maybe I can make my future in that. So for good future, anyone can do anything, because if you will not take risk, you cannot have a good future, or you cannot make a good future, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I decided to take a risk by switching my career to software or IT. So that's how I took data science. Uh, yeah,
Yeah, so that's wonderful. You have told the last line, we should take a risk. Without
yeah.
risk, we can't get. So there, I remember a proverb that we heard that higher the risk, greater is the profit. So coming to the next
Exactly.
question, so how did you prepare yourself, and how long did it take to be sound in a subject called data science?
Okay. So when I joined data science, uh, it was like what to say, like I was not getting anything. Firstly, I joined online classes because that time was pandemic time, COVID time, and we should have to take online classes only. But as I'm from commerce background, and I never ever have experience in that coding, computer, and nothing. So for me, it was very difficult. Uh, Actually, it is very tough for me. It was very tough for me to uh, understand things in data science. So I decided to move to offline classes, and I moved to Hyderabad office for the offline classes, because in my previous batch I was almost completed my course. I mean, I was almost about to complete my course, but I was not getting anything because I want the practical, I want the offline class. So I joined the offline class, and their mentors helped me. We used to work in office. I mean, we used to study in office only. Their mentors helped us, and yeah, that's how I mean, slowly, I get the things.
Yeah, okay, so that's like
Yeah.
sounds good, and you did a lot of you did a lot so much thing to understand and grab the concepts here.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, participants, you can see is slow and steady wins a race. So, coming to the next
Yeah.
question, did you get to work on projects after completion of the assignments?
Okay. After completion of our assignments, actually, what happened is in between our batch, when we are about to complete our course, data science course, we got internship offer in from InnoDataTix. So
Okay.
we took internship, and we started our internship, and project we yeah, along with that internship we did projects. So I had done two projects after my data science, after my assignments completion. And in internship also, I was involved in multiple projects from which I have learned many things.
Okay.
So
So,
yeah, and project is very important because whenever you give interview, they must ask you about project. So it is very important.
okay, so thank you, Prerna, for giving this suggestion. So, coming to the next question, can you please explain about the overview of the project that you have done here as in internship? So, can you please briefly explain what kind of and which role you did in the project? What was your role in that project?
So I had done two projects in 360. My first project was real-time project, and that project was for SBI, State Bank of India, and that project was about we have to finalize one hotspot for the new branch of SBI in the Assam district. So yeah, in the Assam region. So for that, we had done that was my first. That project was related to the finance project, and yeah, that first project. And the second project I had done is NLP project.
Okay.
So my roles and responsibilities in my for my first project in banking and finance was that first we had done web scraping. I mean, we are provided with the data of government of Assam. We have links. Yeah, we are provided with the links of government of Assam from which we have to extract the data, and then we have to do the web scraping part, and then we have to do EDA. So I mean, everyone are involved in each and every step in the project, which is mandatory, which is important, so that each and everyone can learn. So that I had done. And in NLP also, NLP project was about we have millions of documents, legal agreement. We have millions of documents. From that document, we have to do the extraction of the date and the name of companies. Like in agreement, in any legal agreement, there are two parties involved. Okay, so that company name we have to extract, and the date of the in which date they started that agreement, end date and starting date we have to extract. So that we had done. In that also, almost in every process everyone are involved, uh, starting from the web scraping, starting from the e-day or data pre-processing till deployment. Everyone had done everything. So yeah, that is about my projects.
Okay, so yeah, that sounds cool. So you did a project here, and
Yeah.
most of the thing is the important thing is that everyone should get a project and should do projects, and they should be involved. And involving in a
Exactly.
project is pretty much
Yeah.
important. So I would like to say this to our participants who are watching this session.
Yeah.
So please deep dive into the projects and get involved, and whatever aspects is done. So you have to do it carefully and should learn from the projects. So
Yeah.
coming to the next question, how did 360 DigiTMG team help you and how did they motivated you?
Yeah. So first of all, when we joined the internship, that time, that time we are doing. I mean, that was 3 months of internship. Okay. I mean, basically, it is 6 months of internship, and in that internship, I had learned a lot. And as I said, 360 trainers and mentors, they support us all the time. They support us in every situation. Also, they build your confidence. They never ever demotivate you, like you cannot do it, you can't do it, you can't achieve it, nothing like that. They always motivate you so that you can achieve your goal and you can do it, because nothing is impossible. So
Yeah.
360 helped me a lot. And one more thing also, they used to forward our resumes in various companies. Okay, so that also helped us.
Okay.
Like we get chance to give interviews, and we get chance to get experience how to crack interview, how to give interview. So yeah, they helped me a lot.
Okay. So Prerna, one more thing that one more question I want to ask you here. Does and this is a very important question that every candidate or the participant used to ask. Does a non-IT background candidate can do effective career transition in data science? Is it possible if a candidate is or a participant is having a non-IT background, if they are from different domains, like you say that you are from non-technical background. So there are
Yeah.
participants like they are from BTech in mechanical or they did something
Hmm.
else. So coming into this IT field with their learning data science is really that non-IT background. So how they should prepare or what should your suggestions to them for non-IT graduates?
um I think if my kind of person, like who is from proper commerce background and become background, if I can switch my career to data science, and I can achieve something and I can get the job. So I think anyone can do it. Anyone can get the job. The only point is you have to do your best and you have to give your 100%, because it's your career and it's your future. You have to build it, and if you are taking the risk, so you have that much get the job and make it successful. So yeah, anyone can do it. Again, my
So
network issue.
yeah, there is a network issue from your side. So please, so can you please repeat it once again?
70.
Yeah, am I audible now?
No, still the voice is breaking, Prerna, and please check.
Wait, just 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
I actually, since yesterday, there is the weather is not good here. That's why I think. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Is it okay now, Sambit?
It is okay now. So let's
Okay.
move to
Yeah.
So let's move to our
Okay.
next question. How many hours one must do preparation dedicatedly for switching a career like in data science? Since we see it is a very vast course, we have to learn programming skills like Python. We also have to have hands-on knowledge with the stats and mathematical skills. Also, one should learn the algorithms. There are so many algorithms in machine learning, also in data learning. So how one can give time dedicatedly if someone is working or someone is not working? Can you please briefly explain about this?
If if you are pursuing data science, and if you are switching your domain towards software and IT, I think you have to give your time, and it takes time because no one will learn, and no one will learn in one go, or in few months or 1 month. No one will learn. Okay, so it will take time, and it's not like that you will learn data science in 3 months, and you will complete data science in 3 months or 4 months. Not like that. It's just a course that you will complete that course, and but after that it's your duty and it's your responsibility to work on your skills more. Okay.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's a course, it's a duration of course 3 months, and it's not that's it. You have to do more, you have to work on skills, you have to learn different tools, and as per current market scenario, we have to learn many tools: cloud computing, SQL, Azure, AWS, everything we have to learn. So there is nothing a time bound that we have to learn for 3 months or 4 months. Not like that. Even after job, uh, don't stop learning.
Yeah,
That's all I have to
yeah.
say.
Thank you, Prerna, for
Yeah.
this wonderful suggestions. That learning is a process, and we should not keep stopping ourselves, because the more we
Yeah.
learn, the more our skills are get right. We can shape our skills more, and we can get into different roles for.
Mhm.
So, what
Exactly.
extra? So, coming to next question, what extra skills sets required for getting shortlisted? Suppose one has completed only machine learning. Did any extra skill is required if any someone is applying in any portals like Naukri, LinkedIn? So what
Mhm.
are the extra skill sets required for getting shortlisted to any for data science interview jobs?
Yeah, absolutely. Because in the current, as per current scenario, we should know different and multiple tools. Okay, like we should know the cloud computing, AI. We should know the database and data visualization tools, Tableau, SQL. Because like when I was giving my interview for TCS, they they haven't asked me question for SQL. Okay, they asked me question for data science, but they don't ask questions for SQL. Yeah, SQL. But when I joined, we have to work on SQL also. So you should know different tools also, like data for database. SQL is must.
Okay,
So you should
so
learn different tools.
yeah, so according to you, that we should learn different skill sets, and so that our resume seems to be more
Mhm.
powerful. If a particular recruiter is looking to our resume, so at a glance, that particular recruiter may shortlist us. So learning different skills is pretty much important. Okay, so how did so next coming to next question, what additional help did 360 DigiTMG provide apart from the course?
Yeah, apart from the course, as I told that I was pursuing my data science offline classes I was taking.
Okay.
So the advantages of taking offline classes is that when we used to sit and study in the office, their mentors helped a lot. Okay, there are mentors who also used to work in office, so they helped us a lot in our studies, in our doubt clarification, so that we can clear our doubt face to face. Okay, so that offline classes helped me a lot. And apart from that studies and the course, 360 help, they forward our resume, as I said. they used to forward our resumes to different companies, and it's not necessary that in one go you get the job. Okay, even if we are attending any interview, we are getting experience, like how to crack interview, how to build our confidence. So everything is connected with each other. So yeah, that helped me a lot, like giving interviews for different companies, and that helped me a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Prerna, for the suggestion. And let's move to our last question, and then we will be looking for some questions that our participants are waiting. So
Sure.
so the last question is that what suggestion you can give to future data aspirants to crack job even during this COVID-19 pandemic? Because we see the earlier to COVID pandemic, there are a lot of opportunities, and post pandemic, we can see that some of the participants are saying that they don't get the ratio of the calls or the frequency of the calls are not getting they are not getting such calls. So is it really a practical scenario, or else something is required? So participants need some suggestions, so how to crack job even during this pandemic.
My only suggestion is that keep trying and don't stop learning. Keep learning, keep trying, because one day everyone will get job. The everyone, yeah. If you are doing your 100%, if you are doing giving your 100%, definitely you will get job. Not today, maybe tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, but you will get job. So keep trying, and keep your basics clear, and keep learning. And there is nothing like no one is getting job in this pandemic and COVID. Just keep trying, one day you will also get the call, and you will get
Yeah.
job. So
Sure, thank you, Prerna. And this lesson will be very important, and this will be a motivation to our upcoming participants, those who are learning data science, and they should not lose hope. So in that case, they should keep trying, and they should keep giving interviews. So if we are not getting job in any interview, or you didn't crack, so we should learn. Okay, that is will be an
yeah,
experience. So there is nothing called failure; it's called experience. So let's move
exactly.
to there is some of the participants are waiting to answer to
Mhm.
give their ask questions. Let's move to that question answer round.
Sure.
Yeah, so we have some participants. They're asking the questions like the question from Anupama Bhatt. What are the DS
Mhm.
topics we can prepare soundly for interview?
There are no, there is no particular topic. You should know the concepts and basics of each and every topic, because you don't know what interview is expecting and what they will ask. Okay, so if you will prepare for a particular topic or any particular concept, so it will maybe uh, create a problem for you. So make concepts and basics clear. Don't go in the deep, because interviewer will also not go in the deep, and they will ask you the questions. They will just they want to know that you know the basics, you know the concepts. That's it. So there is no particular topic. Just be clear with every concepts and every topics. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Prerna, for this. And coming to next
Yeah.
question from Ajay Sharma. I'm also from sales background, 6 years experience. How can I crack job in DS and AI?
Okay. I think as you are from the sales background, so if you will crack any interview, and if you are pursuing data science, and if you will go to job in data science, you will be considered as a fresher, I think. Okay. So just keep working on the basics, keep working on the different skills and different tools, which is before preparing for the interview, just analyze the market scenario, analyze the business scenario, what company require. Okay, and on the basis of that, start preparing, because data science is basics. Data science, each and everyone will ask. After that, you have to prepare for different skills like SQL, Tableau, all that. So it's nothing like you are from sales background and you are new in the data science. Nothing like that. You can crack interview. Yeah, just prepare and that's it.
Okay, there is same question from Ajay Sharma, the same person is asking that how do you get to know about the job openings?
Okay. Um, I yeah, I have different. I mean, you have to search in different different portals like Naukri, Monster, and Glassdoor, Angle List. There are many portals you have in which you have to upload your resume. You have to create your ID so that you will get different job updates. Also, you can do one thing like Gemini and TCS. Okay, so you can register yourself if when you will open that company's portal. When you will open that company portal, you will get that to register yourself in that company. So when you will register there, you will get different job updates for that company also. And for TCS, yeah, when I was searching for TCS, the same way I had done, like I register myself in TCS NQT, and I cracked that exam, NQT exam, and then timely they give updates whenever they have openings. Uh, they give the updates in your mail.
Yeah, so thank you for this valuable suggestion. I hope Ajay, you got your answer. Coming to a few more questions, it is asked by Sujit Kumar, one of the participants.
Okay.
So, ma'am, for interview, can you please tell the important topics?
Okay. Sujit, there is no important topic. Okay, you have to prepare and you have to uh, clear each and every concept, and the basics should be clear. So, I mean, I also don't know the important topics for interview, because you also don't know what interviewer is expecting. Okay, so prepare well by your side, from your side. Okay, so that if he can ask any question, you can answer it properly. So means if you will prepare for each and every topic, each and every concept, it will be easy for you, right? And if you will prepare for any particular topic, and if he will ask a question from different topic, it will be problem. You can face maybe you can face problem, right? So it's better to clear concept and basics for each and every topic. Don't go in the deep. Just know what that algorithm will do, and how we can implement that in business scenario. That's it.
Yeah, thank you, Prerna. And Sujit, I hope you got the answer. And it's not like you have to do a selective study. We have to study the entire thing for before going
Yeah.
to an interview. So, so I hope Sujit, you got the answer. So coming to next question is from Sriram. You have any internship company, madam, about that? Means Sriram is asking about the question that did you do internship for in any data science?
Yeah. I had done internship in InnoDataTix, right? 10
Mhm.
months internship I had done from InnoDataTix. That's it.
So I hope Shriram, you got this answer. So coming to next question, that is from Rohika. Is coding necessary to crack interview or strong concepts are enough?
Yeah. Sometimes in some of the interviews, first they take coding test. Okay. First they take coding test, and then you have HR round and then technical round. But in some of the interviews, there is no coding test. They just ask for the basics and all. Mostly, if you go when you go with data analytics and data science job, I don't think there is any coding test, or they will ask about the coding and all. You just have to prepare for your basics and all. Just know, I mean you should have knowledge for about coding also, but I don't think so they will ask for coding. So just clear your concepts and basics.
Yeah. So I think Rohika, you got your answer that coding, yes, coding is required, but it is not so mandatory. As a data
Yeah.
scientist, learning concepts is pretty much important. And if you are good enough with Python coding, that will be an added advantage. So I hope, Rohika, you got your answer. So let's wait for a few questions and we will wrap this session. And one more suggestion, Rohika, I would like to suggest that if you are not good enough in coding, try to give hackathon. There also you can get a lot of knowledge about coding and practice the codes that you are getting and do some use cases so that you can have ample knowledge about coding in that is used in algorithms. Okay, so be strong in Python. That will help you to crack the entry level jobs. Yes, participants, any other question? Feel free to ask participants. The session is only for you to get the knowledge about how those who have cracked the interview and they're placed in top companies. So I request everyone, please, any doubts you can ask or any question you have in your mind, you can ask. There is one more question from Pallavi. How many hours we should spend in a day to prepare? I hope this you have answered. So once again, can you please answer how many hours you should spend in a day to prepare?
I mean, when I was doing my data science, I have to give more and more because I was not familiar with any of the concept. So it's totally depend on you if you are able to grab things easily, or you have basic knowledge for the data science and coding and Python and all. So I don't think that you have to give Sambit, just 2 minutes.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that much. I mean, it's not mandatory that you have to give 7 to 8 hours and 9 hours a day, because as a working person, it is not possible, right? So if even if you are giving 2 hours of studies for data science, but make sure that you will be honest for that 2 hours of study, right? So yeah, it's totally up to you. There is nothing like you have to give 8 hours, 9 hours. No.
Okay. Prerna, I hope again this voice is breaking. Please check your connection from your side.
Wait. Is it fine now, Sambit?
Yeah, it is okay. So I hope Pallavi, you got the answer. Like it's not how many hours to study, it's how effectively we are learning. Okay, we should be dedicated by learning. Even 2 hours we are giving for this preparation, and and if you are learning for more hours, so there is no hard and fast rule that you are getting someone is studying 6 hours or someone is studying 2 hours. So it doesn't matter. It matters how much you are gaining knowledge. That is within that couple of hours. So we can say that as Prerna say that if you are working professional, so giving a lot of time is not so practically possible. But yes, if you have mindset, you can do it. Okay. So let's come back to a few more questions. So there is a question from Girish Nayal. Ma'am, are you fresher or you have worked anywhere?
Girish, I am 2020 pass out. So yeah, I'm a fresher.
Okay. So coming to next question from Anupama Bhatt. How you got internship chance with InnoDataTix? Can you apply for that or they will approach?
Um, yeah, Anupama, you will also get the internship in InnoDataTix, but for that you have to be in contact with your salesperson or HR of 360, or maybe you can ask with your mentor also, trainer, about the internship.
Yeah, sure. So I hope Anupama you got the answer. Coming to the next question, TCS company can provide internship on data science. Shriram is asking this
I
question.
don't think so. When you join TCS as a fresher, especially when you join TCS as a fresher, first you will be considered as associate or trainee only. Okay, for 6 months or for 1 year also. So for fresher, TCS will give 1 year or 6 months of training, and you will be considered as intern or a trainee only. So I think we have data science internship also.
Yeah, thank you,
Have to
Prerna.
apply for that, and yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Prerna, for this answer. And coming to the question from again, Pallavi is asking the question: have you participated in a hackathon competitions?
During my internship, I participated. Yeah, I participated in 2 hackathons, and we worked in team. First hackathon is was about the COVID. I mean, we have to no, for the lockdown. Okay, we have to analyze different lockdown and different scenarios of lockdown. Like that, we have a hackathon, and in that hackathon we use Tableau. Yeah, we use Tableau. And second hackathon was about the recommendation engine. Yeah.
Okay.
So I had participated in 2 hackathons only.
Okay. So one more thing I want to add here, Pallavi, hackathon competitions are quite necessary. If you are getting into in such hackathons, so your rank is pretty much important, and that really adds a value to your resume. And sometimes you can see many companies are directly taking from the hackathons. Like we have Hacker Rank, Hacker Earth. Okay, Kaggle competition is one of the most famous hackathon we have seen. Many of the participants are participating, and directly the company approaches you for the interview round, seeing the performance in hackathon. So if you are appearing hackathon, Pallavi, then you will be getting job as early as possible. Yeah, welcome, Sriram. Okay. So participants, any other questions you want to ask? Okay, it's a natural question that yeah, Sujit Kumar is asking, ma'am, your package offered by TCS.
Okay. So as I said, when you join TCS will consider, especially when you joined as a fresher. Okay. So the package for 1 year or 6 months lies between 3 to 4 LPA, and after that, TCS will increase your package.
Okay.
It's for all position. It's for all domain. When you are joining as a fresher in TCS, and if you're joining as experienced, so your salary will be different.
Okay. So again, one more question from Girish. Ma'am, do project with InnoDataTix will be considered as internship?
I mean, when you will join internship, when you will join internship with InnoDataTix, definitely you will be in projects, multiple projects you will be in, and sometimes you have to handle projects. Like mentor, you will be the mentor, and you have to process that project. And if you're not doing without projects without internship, you will be like participant. And in internship, you will be considered as mentor in project. So this is the difference.
So Girish, I hope you got the answer. So okay, so thank you, Prerna, for this coming to this session, and thank you for sharing your approach. How did you crack the job, and also the way you prepared for data science, and the way you give your maximum effort to reach here. And so once again, the entire team of 360 congratulates you. So
Thank you.
yeah. So
Thank you
guys,
so much.
so we'll wrap up this session, and let's meet again when we have such sessions. That every Saturday we have this learn from success, and I request everyone to join this session and get as much as knowledge you want to know from our participants, those who have cracked the interview. So thank you, Prerna. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Thank you so much.